Welcome to another episode of Problematic, the podcast. I got my dog with me. What's up with you, brother? How you feeling?
Good, man.
Back from what was it, the Vaseline and Razor Blades tour.
Yeah.
How was your first South by, man? You fuck with it?
Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely some shit that if you any kind of creative, any kind of content creator, make music, you want to write movies, any type, that's something you definitely want to get to. For sure.
Even if you want to be in a movie or something,
Yeah.
TV show, any of that,
All that.
that's out there for you. That's what's up, man. This your first time in Austin?
Yeah.
How's you feeling about the food?
The barbecue was really good. Tacos was really good.
Renell didn't appreciate the tacos too much.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't.
Had a long ass break, man. The exotic sweets guy stopped by, and dropped off some sweets for my man's. Kind of put a whole little pause in the situation. But I was about to talk to you about No King's Day. You be supporting that? You outside protesting?
No.
Why not?
I don't even really know what that means.
No Kings?
Yeah. There's no kings in America?
Anywhere. But yeah, no kings. They don't, it's Americans expressing their distaste for authoritative rule, under one guy, no kings.
Is there a king anywhere anymore?
They feel that Trump is trying to be king.
Is there like a legit king of countries anymore?
I have no idea.
Like,
They-
I feel like it was like the Queen Elizabeth, and there was no king over there.
It was Charles. It wasn't King Charles. It was Prince Charles.
I know Prince Charles. I don't know if they moved on up to king.
Oh, so who took over after her?
I don't know what's going on over there.
Damn.
Yeah, places in shambles.
So what's up with the royal family? They're not that royal?
Some of them, some of them was like had to back up because of the Epstein shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that Epstein shit is getting a little wild. Okay. Are they arresting the people over there for that?
What?
Epstein shit.
I don't think so. Somebody might have got arrested, but who knows? A fall guy or something. I seen a video on the King's Day thing. A lady was saying that he was like, it's not a diverse crowd, dude, and she said, "Oh, we don't need the black people out here because they get arrested for stuff like this, for protesting like this peacefully."
No, so they don't need us out there. I don't think that black people really support No King's Day because there's a lot of shit going on in their own communities.
Yeah, and I feel like
So it's like, why waste all the resources for this?
yeah,
And they be outside for No King's Day. And that's just like, it's like a celebratory protest. You know what I mean? There's a day for it. We're going to go outside every day this year and do this. Not every day this year, but this day every year and do this. So I don't think black people don't do that because they're black. I don't think they really have a reason to go out there and do No King's Day. I guess if you were like, I don't know, maybe if you worked at or for a certain party locally,
you would probably have to be out there.
not have to, but you probably got that invitation at least, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, you coming with us? We're drawing up signs for No King's Day or something, you know what I mean?
What do you do afterwards? Do you guys like get together and drink and
I don't
have all like what do they do after that?
no King's cupcakes, man, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
I'm not
Some
just
hot
going out there standing in the sun with a sign for 8 hours and then after that, like just go back home and nah, that was a full shift. We're going to get drinks after this.
Something. They got to do something. All that standing outside shouting and shit. So nobody got their voice. Everybody's arms is tired from holding up their signs and telling people to honk and cursing out the people who don't agree with it.
Yeah, we definitely going to drink.
I need a drink after that. At least the smoke. I got smoke after that. That niggas have me outside all day. I probably smoking while I'm out there. It's No King's Day. Can't nobody govern this.
I feel like first they should make that shit on Fridays anyways. Fridays or Saturdays.
So now they just be outside in traffic in low numbers in regular traffic. So
Nah, I'm saying like you gotta make like you can't have this shit a rotating holiday.
they should stretch it out a little bit. No King's Weekend. Throw a couple parties.
No, I'm saying if you want to do it the Saturday before Easter, just get out there, protest, drink, bam, Jesus.
Is it like a religious holiday? Nah. Right?
No, I'm saying then like who works on Easter? Nobody, but unless you're like a fucking cop or something. Like, you're not protesting no King's Day anyways.
Entertainment, niggas who do entertainment type things like football, basketball, sports, work at a movie theater. All that should be open.
Down. But those people aren't protesting. There wasn't outside.
I was just saying they don't get no holidays.
It was a lot of retired people.
It was just old people. It was old Caucasians.
King's Day protesting isn't for the young.
I don't know. It's not for the young or for the black. So it's not for like a lot of people in this area, for real. Now, young minorities. You don't even really see Dominicans out there.
We going to protest next year with the camera, and we gonna start interviewing people.
What, a No King's Day?
Yes.
Just go out there and interview people.
Mm-hmm.
For what?
To see what the hell are you really doing out
What the fuck you doing out here, old man? What you doing out here, old head? Tell us. I dig it. I don't know. Those were the same people outside that were mad at Druski.
Yeah, they definitely were mad. I don't understand why people are so mad at him.
I don't either. I think that's just hilarious.
Yeah.
I see Matt Rife. Well, the only like real response I seen to it was Matt Rife saying, everybody should, like, if you should have that same energy with all forms of comedy.
Yeah. I 100% agree.
I do too. Comedy's like it's not even a blurred line. It's like it's across the line for real. But it's comedy. As long as it's comedy.
But even if it's not funny, like it's the attempt to be funny. Like
it really with Druski's situation, it only works if it's funny.
No, I'm saying it's his. But he like some people don't find it funny. But it's his attempt to make a joke out of this.
Oh yeah,
like I'm
sure.
not. Yeah, like it's not.
Sure.
He's not doing it maliciously.
None of those jokes were malicious.
Yeah, they're not malicious. He's attempting to be funny, and they're upset about it.
I think that
the vice president said something to him.
The vice president said something to him. That was real.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say?
Something about is this tasteful? Like I didn't really read into it because why is the vice president saying something to a fucking Instagram comedian?
Yeah, well, our government is like,
bro, this is the most unserious era of government.
You could put these motherfuckers on MTV. Our government is 90s MTV.
Bro, this shit is
We have
crazy.
90s MTV government.
This shit is wild.
Like, just ridiculous. From the FBI on down.
Everything. From the president on down.
Like, the president on down. For the FBI on up. CIA.
This shit is crazy.
They get the military involved. They got you guys outside going crazy.
They posted memes.
Yeah, memes.
They posted the White House. They had the public service announcement organ, but in reverse.
They got they got AI videos coming from the other side. That's what they say. I don't know who makes these videos.
It's all crazy.
They got Iran sending AI videos to us. Everything is just the internet and social media, even while at war.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of funny.
It's like everything is unserious right now. This is crazy, man.
Yeah, we're living in the most unserious time ever. I think that Iran, they exposed the head of the FBI, like all his emails and like his porn that he likes and all kinds of stuff.
That's wild.
Yeah. I think that if you're the head of the FBI, maybe you should have that. You should have your laptop and your emails and your shit on lock.
Yeah, you gotta have a burner phone for that, bro.
Something. A couple burner phones if that's what you're gonna be into.
But I mean it shouldn't even be able to like almost be like, this is him. Like you should be five steps away from that.
Like, does he have a login? Like, how did they expose the porn? You like, you be logging into the porn sites?
Yeah, he made an account. But then again, I don't know what is true and what's not. Like, you can't believe nothing on the internet.
I think that's pretty real.
But I believe it though.
But yeah, you're absolutely right. You can't believe anything on the internet because they even had Erica Kirk responses to this Druski shit. But they're all Twitter posts.
Yeah.
Or X, whatever you like to call it. I'm still gonna call it Twitter. They're all Twitter posts, and then you get these fake Twitter posts, and you get the people heavily responding to that shit. Yeah, and then I seen an AI Druski response to these Twitter posts that are fake. It's like the fallout from this whole thing is just ridiculous. And that's how far content creation has gone, to the point where there's like fallout.
Yeah.
Not people falling out, but actual like people arguing about their feelings.
Or something that's not real.
Something that's not real.
Bro, that shit is crazy.
I can't call it, man. It's sickening to watch.
Like
it's funny, but it's still sickening to watch.
It's scary to think though. Like people are really arguing about some shit that somebody made up, and you're arguing like you 100% believe this shit.
Yeah, vehemently, just at the top of your lungs with your fingers.
Yeah, typing hardest shit on your phone. You hear every
all caps, all that to something that's fake. You see, they leaked that. Well, they didn't leak. Chili accidentally told on herself. She's a MAGA supporter.
Listen, a lot of your favorite celebrities are MAGA supporters, bro. They just don't want to tell you because they don't want you to not like them. I'm just giving you that straight up. If they're not openly saying we don't like Trump, you probably voted for him.
They probably voted for him. Which is not a bad thing because, they're their own people.
Trump looks out for rich people, bro.
They're
Like,
not like you.
Yeah. All that, they not like us, they not like you. They not like us.
Not real shit, though.
That shit is crazy to me.
You think that makes them a sellout or a traitor?
No. Bro, do you remember people who didn't talk about politics?
For a reason.
Like, at all.
Or
like,
religion.
I don't want to say religion too much because everybody is, back in the day, it was like Christian or Catholic. And then the Muslims.
The Muslims and the Jews were always there.
No, they were, I'm talking about like, as far
and I
as
think
like,
that's why people didn't talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot going on with them.
They got some other shit going on.
Christianity feels kind of safe. Everybody else got some other stuff going on with them.
I mean, I feel like prison Muslim is safe.
Prison, I was about to say something crazy that it would just piss off all my Muslim friends for no. I'm sorry for even thinking that. You're about to make me tell a bad joke.
You're not. Go ahead, man. We'll say it off camera to me. I want to hear it. I still want to hear it. Fuck you.
Because prison was keeping us safe from Muslims. Terrible joke, but you were gonna have me go there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but like the dudes that went to prison and they found a religion in there. They're not the same as
the ones
going on over.
Yeah.
Over there, those buckos,
those
the buckaroos over there.
Buckos is
they're over there tripping still.
Yeah, they got a lot going on. A lot of things going on. Shit. I can't even get into the topics, man, because the switch up on this transition is crazy. They did me dirty in this shit. Not gonna lie. Next time I'm gonna use AI. mm. But yeah, this was about digital blackness because it was stemming from the, the black MAGA supporters.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, AI voices, deep fakes, all that. None of this shit really matters.
But it's wild though because why do people think that we care about George Floyd so much?
Because of how the fallout that we got from George Floyd. We did a lot for George Floyd. George Floyd got Aunt Jemima banned. How we acted about George Floyd, what they went ahead and did was like, hey, you know what? They're so they need something right now so much. We're not gonna have Aunt Jemima no more. That's it.
You know what's crazy? I forgot they got rid of Aunt Jemima.
Yeah, that all stemmed from George Floyd, and that's pretty much all that happened. That nigga went to jail, and we got Aunt Jemima taken out. Now there's no more Aunt Jemima bottles.
But it's just wild though, like
which they were probably gonna do that anyways. They just found a good way out. They was like, hey, you know what? While this is all going on. Yeah, this is all going on. Be a good time to be like, hey, you know what? We never liked this anyways. Nobody gave a fuck about them bottles, man.
We didn't. The same way they was like, we're gonna get cops off the air. Bro, I like watching cops. That shit is hilarious.
I like watching cops too. Those niggas get themselves in trouble.
It still comes on.
Yeah, I still watch it. There's a whole channel for that shit.
Yeah, I watch this shit all the time.
Cops, Florida.
Be Florida.
Yeah, Florida niggas and cops, man. Because that's where, listen, Florida and like LA, they have more police interaction with people every day than anywhere else.
As they should.
It's a big fucking, it's a big fucking place. A lot of angry, violent people.
Especially Florida, for some reason. Like every time it'd be like this dudes with no teeth, meth out. Method all the way out. Like I'd be like, God damn, bro. Like,
pills. People down there, pills, alcohol, divorce.
Heroin.
Yeah, sadness. Retirement. They got nothing else to do. Niggas just down there.
Nah, it don't be old niggas. They just look old. They be young.
Oh, damn. Young niggas in Florida is an issue too. That's nothing to frown upon. Them young niggas in Tennessee, but Tennessee's more first 48. I don't know if I really see them on cops that much. New Orleans. Psh.
Oh my goodness. Little Rock, Arkansas.
Right. Little Rock is crazy, right? You would have never thought.
Never would have thought.
Gary, Indiana. Crazy. Why don't they have like a cop Chicago? Do they have a Chicago PD show? Like a real one?
Yeah. Not authentic, but I think they have like a Chicago PD.
I want to see an authentic one.
Nah.
A lot should be going down to Chicago. Akademiks was as close as we got back in the day.
Yeah.
This nigga had all the stories.
That was a hood report for real. Like, he was giving up all the details.
He really was. He scaled himself into DJ Akademiks or Akademiks.
Yeah,
Big act off of that.
Off of talking about the gang shit that was going on in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. He's a one-man band too because he still sit at his computer and just be talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a crazy thing to get money from. Like I see Cenat do it and shit like that, but act sitting at his computer for real in a small room without celebrities doing backflips and drugs.
I was gonna say
and all of that.
Not be having people on his shit too. Like he be playing games, he be doing all that. That nigga Act be doing that shit solo, just in there thugging it.
Not for sure.
Wild times.
Wild times. The wildest. And these niggas make millions off of that shit, I think.
No, they do.
You think Act makes millions off of that?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Because I don't think Act is not like the type of show you can endorse and things like that. Kai was getting like endorsements. He has people that pay him
Mm-hmm.
They said he still made like
But even I'm gonna say,
$800K, and he hasn't
his
off of gifts and
subscribers,
shit,
yeah.
and he hasn't been live in months, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Think about that. There's people who they got to have him on auto pay.
Well, now you think people that are buying a year in advance, the
Yeah.
gift to me, like,
They don't get to complain about that. Like, hey, this nigga is not online. Can we get our money back? That's $800,000 into a man's bank account.
Yeah.
For something that for a job he's currently not at. You can't do that at another job. Gotta love the internet, man. That shit is crazy. Go Kai. Nah, I ain't mad at that.
At all.
Win. He scaled that shit up so much. When he took 8 months off and still made more money than everybody. $800,000.
The crazy thing is, like, every time I see Kai now, it's always like,
AI Kai?
not
In the
not
in the
him
ballet
personally.
joint? Oh.
Not him personally. It'd be like, it's about the people that he was around still going live. Like, every time they talk about, like, Duke, they bring Kai. Like,
Yeah.
so it's kind of dope that I don't know if they're saying the positive or negative. I don't really be watching, but they keep his name alive.
Yeah, they got to. They're still the homies, right?
I think.
I seen I seen something that said he was giving them niggas an allowance. Like the Clover Boys.
Yeah.
And then he seen how they was living, he took the allowance away. I don't know if that was real, but that's funny.
Were they living good?
No.
Or living bad?
Bad. Like they weren't even buying groceries and stuff.
Oh.
They were just blowing the money.
That be young.
And he gives them, and he said it was like I think it was like $100,000 a month or something like that.
Oh, that's young nigga shit.
And they were just blowing it. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
They were just buying dinners and DoorDashing every day, multiple times a day.
Of course, yeah.
For everybody. And you think about it, they have multiple people in their crib. Everybody's in their crib. They got to feed cameramen. They got to feed people behind the scenes and probably the people you see on camera. Their budget day is crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, niggas would have had to leave. But y'all gotta go home.
Nah, he just turned the money off. It's crazy. Do you see them as much anymore? None of them. Like, what happened to Reggie? I see Rakai.
Nah, I see.
I'm not gonna hold you. I see Rakai all the time, so I take that back. I definitely see Rakai.
Nah, him, man. I want to say Reggie. That's who I see the most.
I really don't be seeing Reggie like that. Oh man. None. Sick son.
Oh.
Threw up, traumatized, scared the shit out of him. The boy start praying and all of that.
I ain't gonna front. That's the one. Like, I hate when my kids are sick. Not because I'm not one of the parents who are like, oh, I wish I could trade places with you.
I'm not either. I'm not that.
I just don't like seeing other people throw up. Like, cause I'm a courtesy puker.
Right.
Like, if you throw up, guess what, buddy? You're not gonna be alone. I'm throwing up with you.
That's crazy. I remember this one time. I don't even want to say what I was doing, but if I don't say what I was doing, it's gonna sound worse than what I was doing. All right, so we were smoking with this female. She had her kid with her, and he threw up. And she goes to clean it up. And she starts throwing up. It's raining outside. So we just had to leave them both there. It's like, all right, everybody's puking now. So it's me and another homie of mine. We just left. Just left her in her throwing up, son.
Yeah.
It's bad. A bad deal. Might have been two homies of mine.
I remember my kid threw up in the car one time. I had to get out of the car because I started throwing up. It's crazy, bro.
It's a terrible chain reaction.
Shorty was like, you need to grow up. I was like, yo, you act like I did this shit on purpose, bro. Like, I didn't want to throw up. That wasn't my plans today.
Yeah, your girl telling you gotta have to grow up is crazy. You gotta grow up. Oh, that is heartbreaking.
Bro, that shit was mad funny.
That's funny
back.
as hell, yeah. Real shit. That's hilarious. Oh man, how'd you bounce back from that?
We went home, bro. Like, what do you do after that?
I would have got right on her the next time she threw up.
Oh, that's her.
You need to man up. Terrible.
Yeah, we're not really throw uppers in our like.
Yeah, my girl's never seen me throw up. She's thrown up when she was pregnant.
She never seen you throw up before?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I used to be fucking getting drunk as hell.
Me too.
In the streets.
I don't be throwing up.
Yeah, you're not a real drinker. That's what it is. You have a half a cup of Henny and be like, all right, I'm done.
Nah. I'm talking, nigga, I can finish a bottle of that shit. I've never, she never seen me throw up. Never thrown up. I had her real rap one time. I was smacked at a Christmas party I DJ'd. It was a Christmas party and it was my homie's birthday party. But I remember I got, around that time, Cavassier is always on sale. So I got a whole bottle and pretty much drank the whole thing while I DJ'd because it was like a party. It was my man's and all that. So I didn't really have to do much and I still got paid and I drank my own bottle of alcohol. It was fucked up. I had to leave my equipment there, all that shit. Like, hey, I'll come back in the morning or when this hangover is gone and get all this shit. And my girl had to drive me around. She had to take me to McDonald's so I could get some food and then just drive me through the mountain for miles with the window open so I can get cold air on my face so I wouldn't fucking throw up. And then she said I fell asleep in the car. And she just went inside. and I came, I walked in like an hour later. Real shit, but nah, that's probably the drunkest I've ever been around her. But never like thrown up, nah, never.
Nah, I had a Christmas party one time when I first moved into my house.
Mm-hmm.
I threw up everywhere.
At your own party? Damn.
Nah, I threw up in my bedroom later on, but like all over the floor.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad.
Damn. Yeah, I definitely threw up when I was younger, but nothing crazy. I threw up the first place I ever thought about was at the Riverside, but it wasn't what it is now.
Inside the spot?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Threw up in the spot.
I threw up in the goose egg before.
The goose egg? The goose house?
The goose house. The goose egg.
Goose egg is crazy.
The goose house, yeah.
Yeah, the Riverside, I definitely threw up in there.
It was
Red
crazy.
Death, that used to be my shit. My brother used to treat me to Red Deaths when I was in there. Get like 3 or 4 of those in you and it's curtains.
Nah.
And they taste like nothing. And I'm a fast drinker, that's my thing. So if it tastes good, I'm gonna down it. I'm not sitting there sipping or nothing like that. No Diddy. I didn't mean to make those kind of sounds, but yeah, all them drinks is gone. Gone, because they had straws.
When you make the video for that with the sound effect, make sure you zoom in every slurp too.
With Diddy's face getting smilier and smilier. Like, what is this nigga on?
Nah, when I threw up in the goose house, the DJ was like, "Happy birthday." Get that motherfucker out of here.
Solid DJ. That's a solid DJ right there.
And it was not my birthday, my nigga.
Yeah, of course not. Solid DJ
shit was
right
a regular
there.
ass fucking Friday.
He said, happy birthday. Get that motherfucker out of here. That's crazy. Who was the DJ?
I don't know, but the crazy thing is I was throwing up in the trash can.
Still, you were throwing up at the party. While the party's still going on.
It wasn't even lit. That's the crazy part.
Oh, you just there drinking.
Yeah.
Having a good time by you and 8 friends.
Basically, my mom was there and she was like, "Well, I need to leave." And I was like, "Why?" She was like, "Because you're here." Damn, shorty.
So you were still young pulling up.
Yeah, I was like 21.
Yeah, I feel you. The Goose House ain't been around since you was 21.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I've thrown up at a party before trying to get into the bathroom because somebody was at the door throwing up. It was at my brother's house, my older brother.
See?
Somebody was in the bathroom throwing up, and I had already went downstairs for some air, and it wasn't really working. So I was like, I'm just gonna go inside and throw up. And I'm knocking on the door. I'm trying to go downstairs for some more air. I fucking come back upstairs, knock on the door. I don't know if this motherfucker's dead or what. This nigga been in the bathroom. It's been like 20 minutes, man. What the fuck? I used to smoke cigarettes then too, so I walked out. I smoked like 2 cigarettes. Both trips, I smoked a cigarette. One trip downstairs, smoked a cigarette, came back up, knocked on the door again, went outside, smoked a cigarette again. I was like, yeah, I just got to throw up. This is the only way this crazy ass feeling is going to go away. Get back upstairs, this nigga still ain't out the bathroom. I threw up all over the door. Real shit. They made me sleep in my niece's bed. I had to fall asleep with door sheets on and shit.
Damn.
Yep.
That was wild.
That was some young bullshit though. That was probably like 21 myself then or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Or nah, I couldn't. Yeah, she's like 18. Not 18. She's 20 something now. So it's 20 something years ago, at least.
Yeah.
20 something years ago puts me in my 20s and below. But whatever.